What is goody, my people? We are back again with another gem. Listen, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the only strategy, and you know I'm serious if I have my hands like this, but the only strategy that you need when trading Forex. I'm not going to talk too much. We got a lot to talk about. I'm going to break down the entire strategy, how you can use it, how you can win 1 out of freaking 5 trades and still be profitable using this strategy. You can have a 20% win rate and still make money using this strategy. That's the crazy thing about it, and that's the thing that makes it just absolutely freaking amazing. So if you're excited for this video, smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop these bangers. Because listen, this strategy will literally change your life, and that is a guaranteed fact. I'm not a financial advisor, but if I was one, this is what I'll put y'all on to. So let's just hop right into this. Wait. Before we hop into the video, I gotta let y'all know I do have a Signals chat and a whole free course that's included in the Signals chat. It's a whole learn and earn type of system. But basically, the Signals chat has been going absolutely stupid. If you follow me on Instagram over there at Joovier_, which I highly suggest you do, you'll see me posting screenshots almost every day of people, the profits that we make. We have a whole profits channel in there where people just posting the profits that they making, 5,000, 2,000, 1,000, 100, 50 bucks, 80 bucks. It's good vibes in there. We have a whole community in there as well as a free course that'll get you started. It'll teach you the psychology. It'll teach you how to get started trading. It'll teach you the app you need to use. If you don't know none of that, it'll teach you about leverage, brokered, all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's all included inside the Signals chat. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, link inside the description. Is also link inside the comment section down below. But let's get into this strategy. All right, so here we are on the charts. This is NAS 100. The strategy only works for NAS. Well, it doesn't only work. It's a breakout strategy. I've talked about this strategy multiple times on my channel. But all the different things that I kind of tell you guys on my stop loss and take profits and all of that, and the different sessions I'm trading is going for the NAS 100 or the NASDAQ, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, NASDAQ. Don't go and try and use the same numbers and same strategies and same time zones for any other currency, because I can't guarantee no results. I can't guarantee results no matter what, but this strategy is for NAS 100. And this strategy has been absolutely freaking killing it. Like if you in the Signals chat, you already know, like, we be going stupid with this thing. We don't care if we lose because we make back 5 times as much as we lost, and I'm gonna show you how we do it every single trade. So technically we could lose 4 trades and win 1 trade and we're still profitable. That's, you can have a 25% win rate and still be profitable. That's an absolutely insane thing to even think about, and it's working. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, I've back tested this like crazy. Like, I don't think y'all understand. I'm dangerous on the charts, and I'm dangerous for the fact that I love to back test. And it's not because I want to get better. Well, it's not just because I want to get better or perfect my strategy or nothing. I just love it. It's fun to me. It's like playing a video game. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm stupid, but stupidly rich. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was not funny. But let me break down the strategy for y'all in case y'all haven't seen me talk about the strategy before. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to indicators right here. Type in an indicator called Kill Zones. It's by this man, Oscar VS. Shout out this man. Appreciate you, everything you do for me. You know what I'm saying? And basically what it does, it just shows you the different sessions. We know there's multiple different sessions. We have the New York session, the London session, the Asian session. We have all the different sessions. You know what I'm saying? But today we're going to be talking about the London and the New York session. So we have the yellow, after the yellow area, that's London session. After the white area, that's New York session. So the reason why the 2 sessions are important for us is because London session is where we're going to draw our support and resistance on. And the New York session is when NAS is as active as possible. That is his most active session. So that's when we're gonna have the crazy high breakouts. That's when we're gonna make our money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you guys examples of it on my other chart where I actually have the trades that I've taken and all of that, but I kind of just want to show you guys how to do the strategy. So it's very, very simple. We see in the yellow zone, we wait for a high of the yellow zone, and we also wait for a low of the yellow zone. So in this instance, we take our line right here and we draw the line right at the top or the high of this yellow session, which is right here. Now, I like to put my lines at the body or the ends of the bodies of the candlesticks, not so much the wicks. So I won't put my line up here. I'll put the line over here. Then I'll also do the same thing on the bottom side. So right here, so I have a line up here, or down here, and we have a line up here. And basically, we're just waiting for breakouts. Now, this was yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was very, very, very wicky and acted weird, but I can still show you guys examples of it here. So basically, all we're looking for are strong breakouts outside of our range. Whether it be on the upside or downside, we're waiting for strong closes underneath our line. So a perfect example would have been right here. We had a close out here. This close right. Let me show you guys. Let me put this dot on. No, not the dot. Arrow. Yeah, so I got the line in my way. But this candlestick right here, this big fat one, it didn't close that far outside of the line, so I wouldn't have taken this trade personally. And then we had this candlestick right here that it came outside and it did close outside of the line, but it is not a confident candle because we had this whole wick that came down here, then it rejected this area. So I personally wouldn't have hopped into this trade at all. But let's just say I did hop into the trade, right? Let's say I hop in the trade right at this point right here. Let me put back on my line. Let's say I hopped in right at this closure right here. I've talked about where I would put my stop loss before. Usually I would put my stop loss above the last high, which would be right here. But I have noticed from back testing, y'all don't understand. I've back tested as far as TradingView will let you back test multiple times. Like I tell y'all, I'm crazy. I do this for fun. And I'll be mad that TradingView doesn't let you go a million years in the past. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed in my back testing that if price does come back in this area, it is going to, it's actually, no, I'm saying that wrong. If price goes like back anywhere kind of near the line, it's going to go past the line and take you out the trade. And trading is all about minimizing your risk as well as maximizing your profits. So I'm thinking to myself, how can I minimize my risk as much as possible? I'm like, okay, I started back testing. Usually my stop losses would be based off of, like I said, the last high or the last highs. No matter what it was, it would be like the last highs. It would be a number that moved. It wouldn't be a set number. Now I've personally been using a set number of 25 pips. I'm gonna show you guys exactly why. But what I was saying in my back testing is that I noticed if price goes past 25 pips in the wrong direction, it's most likely going to go and hit my stop loss that's all the way back up here. So I might as well cut my losses short and just get out at 25 pips versus waiting for it to go all the way back here and taking me out the trade at 50 pip stop loss or whatever the pip stop loss is at that time. That's just how NAS works. NAS works crazy. It does whatever the heck it wants to do. And we just got to ride the wave. We just got to understand it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so 25 pip stop losses, that's what I do now. No matter what, I'm just going to have a 25 pip stop loss. And my take profits are great. You know what I'm saying? I used to aim for the last low. If you watch my other videos, you know I aim for the last lows. Like I would have aimed for this low right here. So I would put my stop loss like right at this kind of area right here and waited for price to come back down here. But I realized Nas be going stupid. He don't want to just stop at these areas. It's like every single new day, Nas does not care about the last day. You know what I'm saying? In the chat, you know what I'm saying? In the signals chat, we be talking in there and we refer to Nas as a girl because I don't know why we refer to her as a girl. But we just be saying like she be doing crazy stuff. She this, whatever. So if you hear me say she, just know I'm talking about Nas. I'm not talking about your mama or something like that. But she be crazy, you know what I'm saying? She goes super hard. She goes like far. And when I say far, 125 pips far. So that's what my take profits are, 125 pips, and my stop losses are 25 pips. So if you know math, that's a 5-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So I can lose 4 trades, win 1 trade, and I'm still profitable. I can have a 25% win rate and still be profitable. You know what I'm saying? And this is not a 25% win rate strategy. I'm not only winning 25% of my trades. I'm going to show you guys a couple examples of that in a second. But this is kind of what my trade would have looked like. It would have came over here. Stop loss would have been all the way down here. And as you see, I would not have hit. This trade, I would have lost. But one thing about it, I do have multiple take profits. So my first take profit is 50 pips in. So if it had hit 50 pips, which it did, my stop loss would have then be put to break even. And this was a risk-free trade. So I really wouldn't have lost money on this trade. But even if I did, I don't care. We're not mad about losses. If you're in the signals chat, we're not mad about losses because we know we make it back ×5 in the next trade. As soon as we win the next trade, we're winning 5 times as much as we lost, so that's why we don't care about losses. It's not we don't care, but we don't care about losses, and you shouldn't care about losses either. Like you should have great risk to reward ratio where you already know if you lose this trade, you can make it back plus more when you hit the next one or the next one after that. You know what I'm saying? But this trade, I would have broke even. That day, Nas was like acting weird, but we did have a breakout on the upside. But market did close. Market closed on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So this didn't even play out, but it probably will play out in the end. But if I had gotten in this trade, I would have gotten it right here at this strong breakout. 125 pips, take profit, 25 pip stop loss. Take profit would have been somewhere up here, and we would just waited for it to hit. But market close, so I don't know if it's going to hit or not. But let me show you guys a bunch of examples. I got to go to this one. Boom. Yeah, let me show you guys a bunch of examples that I've actually taken. So this trade right here, perfect example. So we had this breakout of the line right here. If I show you guys, oh, here's the line right here. The lines is all over the place because this is like my chart that I use, and I don't really delete the old lines. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. But I'm going to try and just make it as clear for you guys as possible so you guys can kind of see it. So we have the line right here. This is the low of the London session. We have another line right here, which is the high of the London session. So this trade right here kind of worked out in my favor, actually, because, and I told you guys there's kind of secrets to Nash. She works kind of weird. So at 7:30 is really when some news will come out. You have to like comprehend and understand there are news events. You can see them over here on the right side of the screen. You press that and you'll be able to see the news that's coming out as well as the time of it. And the colors, if it's red, that means the news is like pretty heavy, so it might affect the markets pretty strongly. If it's orange or yellow, it's less likely to affect the markets as much. But sometimes news comes out at 7:30 my time, which was this candlestick right here. And usually when news comes out, price likes to just go crazy and go stupid. And then the actual market opens at 8:30 my time, which is 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And usually at 8:30 my time, market goes stupid again. Like we have this candlestick right here. So I've noticed if you wait until after 7:30, wait till after 8:30, wait till around 8:45 Central Standard Time or 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, that's when you'll get more smoother plays. So that's why we actually didn't take this trade over here, because this isn't the line that we're talking about right here. This was another line, so let's move that out the way for a second. But we have the high right here. We see it broke out, but this was before 7. I mean, this was before 8:45, like I was telling you guys. So we just waited for it to come back in this box. We see it broke out of our box. So this is after 8:45. This is times when it's more so smooth, right? We don't have news coming out. We don't have the market opening and the market going stupid. You know what I'm saying? So we waited for it to break out of here. Usually I would have just entered on either this candlestick right here. Come on now. This candlestick right here or this candlestick, but I did want to wait for it to close above this last high right here. So once it did have a candlestick that closed above the high, I entered in the trade right here. Put a 25 pip stop loss just like this. And like I said, aim for 125 pips, and that got absolutely smacked and demolished. And it did end up running an extra 174 pips on top of that if I did want to catch that. But I'm happy with my 125. I'm not greedy. I'm happy with my 125. But yeah, so this was a solid trade. Great trade. Let's go to another day, the day before. Wow, would you look at that? The same freaking thing happened. So we have our line drew right here. We waited for a breakout. We also have one on the bottom in case it broke out on the bottom side, but it didn't. It broke out on the top. We had a nice fat candlestick right here. Beautiful breakout. 25 pip stop loss, 125 pip take profit. Smacked it. Easy. Price did run up a little bit higher, but I was explaining to you guys, literally, Naz, she be going crazy. She does not just break out of the box and go up a couple pips. She goes up stupid during the day. You know what I'm saying? She goes up a ridiculous amount or goes in really any direction that it breaks out in. I'm going to show you guys one on the downside as well. But that's why I'm telling you guys, especially when you're trading Naz, be aggressive with your take profits. Like aim higher. If you think you only want to get 50 pips, I'm telling you there's more out there. Aim higher, aim 100, 125, 150, whatever it is, aim higher, because that you want to maximize your gains as much as possible with minimizing your risks. And that's like the perfect pair for that. But yeah, and as you see, this candlestick was actually at 8:35, which is kind of risky because, like I said, I like to wait till after 8:30 or whatever, or 8:45, sorry, to get into trades. But I was perfectly fine with losing this trade. Even if I did wait till 8:30 or whatever like that, it would have been, or 8:45, sorry, it would have been this candlestick right here. So even if I did, I would have gotten the trade right here. And guess what? Trade still would have hit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I was perfectly fine with if this trade lost, I would just wait for another entry, because like I said, it's a 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio. Losing is not like, oh my God, my life sucks. I'm going to make it back. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you a bunch more examples. We have it like all day long, literally all day long. We have the top right here of the London session. Like I said, my lines is all over the place. Like these lines is not even for these days. They probably lines from like 3 days back that I just never cleared. And I'm just going to move them in the area. So we have it right here. I got in right here on this first breakout. As you see, it almost hit my stop loss. That it wicked out almost and hit my stop loss. But then it did end up coming down and giving me my 125 pips. But even if it did wick me out right here, I could have literally got into the trade again once it came back down here on this candlestick and done the same exact thing, wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's perfectly fine to lose, especially with the strategy because it has great risk to reward ratio. This one right here, very choppy day. It broke down. This was the 835 candle, like I told you guys. So usually I don't pay that one any mind, but like I said, I just wanted to hop in it just in case. If I lose, I lose. I'll get in later on. But this one was really, really wicky, and it didn't even go back up into my zone. So I did not even trade it again. I ended that day with an L, minus 25 pips. Scroll back. This one right here, won that trade. This one right here, I think, did I lose this trade? I don't even know if I hopped in this trade or I placed the trade. I might have hopped into this trade, but either way, let's say I lost the trade. I won it back ×5 right here. You know what I'm saying? Same exact thing. I lost the first trade. I entered in the trade early. This is the 730 candle. But if I'd waited, I would have won the trade hopping in right here. Actually, no, this one I broke even. I didn't even win this trade. Like I told you guys, if it goes over 50 pips, I move my stop loss to break even. So it's a risk-free trade. So even though this didn't hit my take profit, it also did not hit my stop loss because it stopped me out at break even. So this day I only lost one trade and I broke even on the second one. This one won the trade. This one won the trade again. This one won the trade after losing the first trade. Like I said, I lost the trade before 8:45. I'm telling y'all, if you just want to like be as safe as possible, wait till after 8:45 Central Standard Time or 9:45 Eastern Standard Time to hop into trades. Lost this trade right here. I didn't even hop in this trade. I don't even know why this is right here because it didn't even break out of my box. So I don't even know why this is trade is here. But I did lose one trade this day. I could have hopped in a trade right here, I feel like, but I also would have lost it. No, I would have broke even on this one because it would have went up 50 pips before taking me out the trade. So I would have lost one trade here. Won this trade right here. But I'm just showing you guys a bunch of examples. Like it happens every single freaking day. It gives you an opportunity every day. Whether that opportunity hits or that opportunity doesn't, that is completely up to the market. But if it does not hit, it doesn't matter because it's a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. We're making our money back. But yeah, that's really about it. Like I think I explained how you do it. It's the whole breaking out of the London session after the New York session starts. You wait for a solid breakout candle, like just something that looks very promising. You don't want like a big wick at the top of it if it's going up, or a big wick on the bottom of it if it's going down. You want a solid candlestick that shows that price is moving heavily in that direction. And yeah, you hop in the trade. If you lose, you lose. You're going to get it back. But one thing, I don't trade retests. So let's say, perfect example, I just want to kind of point this out before I end the video. If price comes and breaks down here, right, and I enter into the trade, but then I lose, and because the price comes back up down here, I'm not going to trade it on the downside after retest this line. That's not how I trade. I trade breakouts. So in order for me to enter into a trade again on this day, it would have to break down, come up, take me out the trade, and then kind of chill inside the zone, chill inside our high and our low, and then wait for a breakout at that zone again, and then I would hop into the trade. I'm not going to trade if it comes in and then comes right back out. I'm not going to do that. That's just not, I haven't found that to be very profitable. Trading this strategy, if that's something that you want to look into, of course, be my guest, do whatever the heck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How is just y'all going back test this? Try it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's the best strategy for me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's the best freaking strategy in the world due to the fact that you're risking so little and making so much, and this stuff works. Like I could even say I want my take profits to be higher. You know what I'm saying? I could want 150 pips per trade, and I would probably hit it. This is 150 right here. I would have hit this one. You know what I'm saying? This one, I lost that anyways. This one, let's see if it would have hit 150. It wouldn't have hit 150, but it hit 125. This one, lost that one. So really, it's all about back testing the scene for yourself. I found that most of the time it does hit 125 pips. 150 pips is a little bit on the higher side, but it's up to you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's completely up to you. But that is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to DM me on Instagram at Joovier_. And like I said, tap into the signals chat. You can learn the strategy. You can follow our trades and be perfecting your craft as you do it. So you're making money while you're learning to make money yourself. That's the whole point of the signals chat. The point of the signals chat is not to lock y'all in and pay a monthly fee or none of that. You know what I'm saying? The point is to teach y'all. You know that saying, you can give a man fish and he'll eat for a day. I'm trying to teach y'all so y'all can eat for the rest of your life. Teach y'all how to fish so you can eat for the rest of your life. And y'all don't got to rely on the signals chat. Like I would hate for you to have to rely on somebody's signals for your whole life, because then you're relying on them wanting to trade every day and them posting their signals. I'd much rather you guys be able to trade yourself so you can make your money yourself. So that's why the course is literally included inside the signals chat for you guys. So like I said, that's something that interests you guys. Link inside the description is also a link inside the comment section down below. But yeah, that's really about it. Go look on your trades, go look on your crypto, go look on your business ventures, go look on your girlfriend's OnlyFans, which is really just one dude. That's her ex-boyfriend that she's still talking to behind your back. Good luck on life as a whole, man. I'm gonna see you on the next video.